What I used to do.
Ya gitu na tu lang malala kyo mag email ka tele no.
Well, if you read about it.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome all to the meditation session. It's getting darker and getting chilly, but I'm so glad that you are committed to bundle up and then come to the meditation session. So in meditation, there's a concept of inner heat. So through meditation, through yogic practices, it is believed that we can develop the inner heat that burns all the negativities of our life. So I'm glad that you are here to have that develop that inner heat. So before our meditation, I think today we will spend some time talking about maybe self-forgiving, forgiving self, which is the hardest one to do. Forgiving oneself. So in the quote, I think you read that any person, no matter what was the mistakes, failures that person had in the life, any person has the ability, potential to rise above those failures and weakness and mistakes, and come and shine just like a moon that can come out of the cloud. The moon can be hidden in the cloud, but the moon can come out from the cloud. So just like that, we have that inner potential. Not everyone. So I think no matter what kind of mistakes, what kind of misdeeds we may have done, what maybe sometime what kind of acts of negligence we may have committed. We never diminish the inner potential to be called to become enlightened. So we call it Buddha nature. The Buddha nature. We all living beings have that inner potential to evolve, inner potential to rise above the self-centeredness. So even a so-called criminal, so to speak, has not diminished that ability. It's just hidden, just like the moon hidden in the clouds. So therefore, when we think about others, and particularly when we think about ourselves, we have to remember that. And I think with some effort, some guidance, we can forgive others, but sometimes we are hard on ourselves more than others, right? We don't feel like forgiving us without some punishment. We feel like I should suffer. I should go through the punishments. So I think so we have that kind of tendency. When we think about deeply, whatever, let's say, whatever unskillful acts we may have done, bad decisions we made, bad choices we made, or maybe our lack of attention, our lack of vigilance. You can think about all kinds of things. I should have, I could have. I mean, there are so many things that you feel like you could have done better, and I didn't do that. I didn't pay enough attention, and this is particularly true to our parents, and they usually try to blame themselves. I think this is also particular for mothers. They try to blame themselves for anything happen, anything about their children's life, and so we need to one way we can think about this is actually whenever we made a choice, we did something, we did it under influence of certain conditions, and although we think that I did it, who is that I? So let's say you did some, made some bad decisions, maybe you hurt others, you harm others, and that was, let's say, when you like maybe 10 years ago. Whoever the version of you at the 10 years old, think about that, and now you are here, and now you have different perspective of that, different understanding of that. Now you think that if I had the same situation, I would do differently. Now who is true you? The one who was 10 years ago or one who is now? And yeah, we can see. I mean, who is you then, right? Yeah, and even let's say you think that true you is now. How about next week? If you change your mind, right? So I think what we call I is actually evolving process. So whatever thing we did in the past was done under certain conditions and under certain situations, and maybe that was the best option we had. Who knows? Maybe you could have done much better, but anyway, I mean, when we think about we don't have that much of agency, that much of freedom to choose, because we are always conditioned by for example, you did not select your childhood. Did you choose? Or maybe you choose your parents. You want to go there. You are attached to your parents and you decided to go to that mother's womb rather than others. But anyway, so most of the time we have no control of our childhood, right? And whatever happened to us during childhood is influencing us a lot. And we didn't decide our nervous system, how it operates, right? We didn't decide our hormones. But we are all under influence of the hormones, under influence of the nervous system, under influence of the childhood experiences. So many things is out of our control. And based on that, we develop certain habits and patterns. I'm not going to ask you to be irresponsible. I'm just saying that there's not much power, much agency we have actually in our life. And of course, with all these influences, we have some room to choose, but there's not big room. So therefore, I think when you think about your past self, who did not act wisely. If you think that, you don't know, if you have such, let's say, regrets, or if you have such concerns, you can be compassionate to that your past self. It is so. So rather than try to punish the present self for the for the things that the past self had to do based on that given circumstances. So when you think about self as a process, and usually we say that self is a verb. Self should be a verb. We are not self, we are selfing. Right? We constantly construct ourselves. You are right now in this meditation, you construct a little bit. Right? When you think like that, so then it is easy for us to take a moment and take a breath and accept it, and then move forward, because whatever happened in the past have made whoever you are right now. And if you see that you have same tendencies, the same habits present right now, maybe if you realize that it has not been not served you well, and then you have to make a decision to change it, and and take actions to change it, and that's all we can do. And then it's important to acknowledge any acts of negligence or mistakes, but I think our self is still in the making. It is not done yet. It's still in the making. So if you can decide now, if you can understand now that those were not the best actions, and now we correct it. And whatever self that will be tomorrow will be the last version, right? The next version and the next version, right? So in that way we can forgive ourselves and also forgive others. It's simply there's nothing to do about it. Like you don't feel like going to punish. Maybe you can. One thing you can do is maybe confess. Go to a trustworthy person. A person who will understand it, a person who will not judge you, a person who will have broad understanding, and maybe just confess if that there's such thing bothering you. Other than that, we just have to let that self to be. That was gone. That self is dead already. There's no one to forgive also.
We have to evolve.
After
Evolution, we have to evolve.
yeah.
And I feel I've made a lot of changes in my life, and I see what different factors affected how I acted towards others, either good or bad.
Bad, yeah.
But now, with age, you look back and you say, that's why I did it, because we had that evil dog.
Whatever
Or,
condition, yeah.
Different circumstances cause you to act, but you evolve and rise above it.
Yeah. So we don't want to blame external factors altogether, but that's a whole there are external factors, prior conditionings, environment, everything, upbringing, but at the same time there's also some room for us to make choices, and sometimes we may not be skillful in making the choices,
You make the best choices at that time.
at that time. Yeah. Because at that time we didn't have the best version of ourselves. That was an old version. So whoever the self that did those things do not exist anymore. Yes, it's all gone. We just have to make sure that the current version of self do not carry the same patterns and tendencies, right? And make a decision to change. Sometimes actually it is those mistakes, it is those negative experience in our life that provides, the condition for us to grow. Because we will, otherwise we will not learn, right? We learn from our mistakes, right? We learn from the failures. So those things are not really, if we now understand that those things are not the perfect way of behaving, and that shows that we have evolved from that, and those very mistakes have become like fertilizers for us to grow. Right? So I think there's a famous quote, Bante, that Vietnamese monk Thich Nhat Hanh.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a famous quote called "No mud, no lotus." No mud, no lotus. You cannot think about lotus only being lotus. We have to have mud to have a lotus, right? So if you only think that I have to be always perfect, I should have done anything wrong, how a lotus can grow without the mud, right? Without the fertilizers, right? So the very mud allows us to become a lotus. So we have to make sure that currently we are like buds, lotus buds at least, learning from the mistakes and moving forward, and rather than ourselves and feeling to punish ourselves, regretting, we can learn from these things and then slowly move forward.
So every person is a good quality, a package of a good quality and a bad quality.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when you talk about lotus, even though lotus, the flower is smooth, the stem covered with thorns.
Yeah, the stem is not smooth. The stem of the lotus is not smooth. We should bring a lotus back.
Yes.
They feel like, what is this? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so with that, let us try to be kind to ourselves, and particularly be kind to our all selves. And be happy that we have this version right now. Doesn't mean that it is perfect. Whatever, if you have any kinds of regrets or any kinds of feeling that could have done better, that very awareness shows that you have evolved from there, right? So just be compassionate and kind to that old self, and make sure that you don't do the same mistake again. Okay, so with that, we will start our practice. So we will do our movements and try to spread your feet a little bit apart and balance yourself and give equal weights to your both feet. Take a moment to feel that distribution of the weight in your feet. Try to feel your pressed muscles in your heels. And try to feel your inner arch in your feet. And gently go to your front part of the feet, feeling the touch sensation in the muscles over there. And slowly moving to your toes. And try to feel any of the sensation in the toes. And acknowledge that I'm standing firmly right here. And acknowledge the balanced posture, how your whole body is thoroughly grounded to this floor. With this awareness, we will do our movements to create more awareness in the body. Let us release whatever air we have in our lungs. Give a nice sigh. When you take your next in-breath, gently raise your arms all the way to the front. Breathing out, spread your hands to the sides. Breathing in, raise your arms all the way up. Breathing out, slowly bringing your arm down, feeling all the sensation throughout the arms and the fingers. Again, breathing into the front. Breathing out to the sides. Breathing in up. Breathing out, slowly coming down. With full awareness. Again, breathing into the front. Breathing out to the sides. Breathing in up. Breathing out, slowly coming down. Feeling all the sensation through the arms and the palms and the fingers. Relax your both hands. Take a moment to feel subtle sensations throughout the arms and the palms. Try to feel them all, those tingling sensations, and be in your body, right here and now in your body. Rest to one more movement. This time we will give a stretch to our neck and raise your right hand gently all the way up. Right hand. And the left hand, you can fold it to your back, giving a support to the back. And now we lower our right hand and just touch our left corner of the head. And we are going to stretch a little bit of our neck and try to bend your neck and try to give a nice stretch by bending, and maybe you can give a nice touch from your hand and give a nice stretch to your neck. Keep looking front and just give a nice stretch. And then come to the middle again, breathing in. Breathing out, we go back again, give a nice stretch with the support of the hand, feeling the stretch. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going back again, give a little bit more stretch this time. Stretching all that muscles. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, raise your hand. And breathing out, gently bring that hand down. Let us relax the left arm also. And this time we will now raise our left arm gently and bend our right arm back of the body and gently touch the left corner, right corner of the head, and take a deep in-breath here. Breathing out, give a nice stretch. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, again, stretch, give a nice stretch. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going back again, feeling stretched. Breathing into the middle. This time when you breathe out, raise your arms and then gently bring your arms down. Relax your both arms and take a moment to feel the more awareness around your neck, the residual sensations we feel as a result of that stretch. Feel them all and be in your body. You do our last movement. This time we interlace our fingers and bring them to the top of the head. Breathing in, turns the palms up and stretch and stretch. Stretch as much as you can. Breathe out, bring your palms down and come back and rest. Breathing in, palms up, stretch and stretch. Breathe out, palms down, come and rest. Breathing in, palms up, stretch and stretch. Breathe out, palms down, come and rest. Breathe in, palms up, stretch and stretch. Breathe out, palms down, come and rest. Breathing in, palms up, stretch and stretch. This time, when you breathe out, let's bend to our right. Give a nice stretch with the out breath. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathe out, let's go to our left. Feeling the stretch. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going to the right again. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going to the left. Breathing into the middle. For one last time, breathing out, going to the right. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going to the left. Breathing into the middle. This time when you breathe out, unlock your fingers, gently bring your arms down slowly from the sides. Take a moment to feel all this rushing of the blood and those pulsations, all the tingling sensations, feel them all and be in your body. Nowhere else but right here in your body. With this awareness of the body, we will now slowly go back to our chairs and slowly sit down for seated meditation. Let us adjust our body in this posture. Balance your posture, touching your both sit bones on the chair. Keeping your upper body upright. Open your shoulders. Open your chest and drop your shoulders from the sides. Resting palms on your lap. Keeping the chin somewhat parallel to the floor. Balancing your scalp on the top of the spine. This nice balanced posture. We will again come to our body. Just acknowledge the sensations wherever our body is touching the chair. Feeling that touch sensation. And acknowledging the sensations with our clothes. Anywhere you feel any warmth, just feel them. With this awareness of the body, listen to the sound of the bell and the chant and settle into this moment.
Observe your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in your mind and relax your body. Take a slow, long in breath and hold the breath for a second and gently release the air while feeling the relaxation of your whole body. Again, take a slow, long and gently release the air and feel the relaxation of your entire body. Relax your body. Come to the normal breath. Now you have a relaxed body. Your relaxed body, just like a sleeping body. With this relaxed body, let us generate loving kindness thoughts in our mind. Loving kindness is the goodwill. Loving kindness is the willingness to wish well being for other beings. that is the immeasurable love to the whole world, to the whole universe. Your mind has a capability to generate thoughts, to create thoughts. Let us use that capability to generate loving kindness thoughts by mentally repeating these loving kindness phrases. Make a genuine wish to your mind. May my mind be well. May my mind be happy. May no harmful thoughts come to my mind. May my mind be peaceful. Be peaceful. With this peaceful mind, let us generate loving kindness thoughts towards your body. Your body needs your loving care. Your loving kindness thoughts can heal your body. In our body, so many organs are functioning to sustain this valuable human life. Appreciating each and every part of the body, generate loving kindness thoughts. Feel your skin. The largest organ of the body is the skin. Appreciating the support of the skin of this body, radiate loving kindness thoughts. May the skin of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Penetrate in the body, extend your loving kindness thoughts from external side to internal side of the body. May the muscles of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. May the bonds of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. May this whole body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, including central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, respiratory system, digestive system, genitourinary system. Be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Now, let us expand the loving kindness thoughts that you generated yourself for other beings. All beings in this world like to have happy life. Everyone likes to be loved. Everyone likes to be protected. Thinking of all the human beings, including animals, let us spread loving kindness thoughts like a circle of waves from this meditation room to far away places. Think about these friends who are meditating with you right now and make a genuine wish for their well being in your mind. May these friends who are meditating with me right now be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness waves from this meditation room to your beloved family members. Think about your beloved family members and include them to your loving kindness meditation. May my beloved family members be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Your mind is powerful to expand loving kindness thoughts to far away places. Embrace all beings without exception. They will receive your loving kindness feeling wherever they are. May all beings who are living in your neighborhood, neighboring cities, and neighboring countries be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness thoughts to each and every direction, thinking of difficulties that all beings are facing due to lack of food, health issues, natural disasters, human made disasters. Thinking of those difficulties make a genuine wish for their well being. Embrace all beings, visible and invisible, large and tiny, born and unborn. May all beings in the direction of your front, back, left, right, below, above, be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts to each and every direction, aiming the whole universe in your mind, and rejoice the feeling of loving kindness. After expanding your genuine loving kindness thoughts to the whole universe, you have a peaceful mind. With this peaceful mind, gently shift your attention to observe your normal breath. Keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils and mindfully observe how you are breathing in, how you are breathing out, and try to be with your normal breath nowhere else. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out, and rest with your normal breath. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with your normal breath. You will notice your short in breath and out breath, and also your long in breath and out breath. Try to be with your normal breath. Dukkhapattach nidukkha bhayapattach nibbhaya Sokapattach nisokha Hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and put your palms together and place them against your chest. And take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have a peaceful meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers who transmitted this teaching from generation to generation. Feel grateful to anyone else who supported you to practice this meditation. the staff of the Oakman Library, even to these non-living things, including these chairs that you are sitting on, this bell, this device which connected you from your home to practice meditation. Appreciating the support that we received from everyone and everything, with deep gratitude, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
It was so nice to have you all tonight. I wish you to carry this peace to the rest of the week and share this peace with many others. So keep evolving, actually blooming like new lotus flowers. Thank you. Look forward to see you again. Good night, everyone. Good night to those who join our YouTube. Appreciate your practice. Look forward to see you again.